Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's garden video. As you can see from that first photo, there's not a lot left in the garden. I did spend some time this week and I pulled out pretty much everything that was left that isn't still growing. So these are the beans. I pulled them out, fed them to the animals, which they really liked. And I didn't actually save any more for drying. They're fine. I cut back my dahlias as well. I'm holding on to them, even though they probably could be cut back to the ground just in case I can get a couple more bouquets out of them. But the reality is they're pretty much spent. And I did a pretty poor job here. I was just kind of deadheading a little bit and just trimming them back a bit. This is where my cucumber was, and I had a vine growing on it called Minna lobata that I was pulling off there. And I also cut down my lilies that I had transplanted over there. I'm moving them there and pulled out nasturtium. And my zucchini finally, bit the dust, so it's time to feed them to the animals. But here's just really a look at what's going on in my garden. I got my strawberries and a kale and some lettuce there, but nothing really in this row except some broccoli. And I've got some smaller ones that, were behind, and one that I transplanted that's a little bit bigger. I also have a couple cauliflower still growing, some gladiolus that I haven't cut back in the background. There are 2 cauliflowers that are ripening up still, and I'm still waiting for this cauliflower seed to actually mature enough to harvest them. I mean, this is crazy how long that's taken. But there's really nothing left in my garden except some beets, and I'm going to overwinter. And you see a hose on the ground there. I'm going to do a irrigation thing over this winter. I got some raspberries and then my leftover dahlias, but that's it. And here's my tomatoes, my leftover tomatoes that are just sitting in the greenhouse. I kind of gave up on them, but they're kind of ripening a bit. But I thought this week I would just leave you with a little shot of Finn just lazing in the afternoon sun.